YouTube. Well, time for another video. I'm in total chaos here in the process of building a house in my new area, and so we're in total chaos here. It's not where I intended to make videos, but anyway, my neighbour's dad, who's very old, his TV thing broke, and fetched it to me and asked me if I would look at it. And so I can fix it for him. It's like worth twopence, but he wants this one because he's an old guy and old people like the things, don't they? So it's hard to say no. But I've got very little tools here, and everything's in chaos. But I think it's going to be a small fix. He said it's powering on and switching off. So I'm thinking immediately powering on, switching off. What could that possibly be? Immediately, first thing to check is the smoothing capacitor, the first capacitor in line after the transformer. So this is the offending object. I have had this apart, had a very quick look, a quick scan, so I believe it's the smoothing capacitor, but I'll let you have a look and see what you think. So let's get it apart. So it's what is actually a World Vision TV. The model is a T624D2 H.264 MPEG AVC. So it's got power menu, channel plus and minus. It's got a USB port there. I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe it's to play files. A USB port at the back. I'm not sure what that's for. And it's got an HDMI port there, or an AV port, and an aerial in. So I'm guessing from this you can get one of those, either an HDMI cable tier TV or an AV, one of those AV things with the 3 splitting things. But anyway, let's get it apart. Like I said, I had this part, but it was only a very quick look of it. I want to know how to get the thing apart. But it is very simple. It's just 2 screws here, then it clips apart. I haven't had the circuit board out. Pull that away, don't lose it. Only standard screws, but I've got to mount some standard screws. But anyway, so get this up. How do I get it? Yeah, here we go. So put that to one side. Looking inside, straight off the. Well, there's the mains coming in. There's the transformer. That is the smoothing capacitor. You can see it's well blown. Get a close up there. See, it's very well blown there. It's all domed up. You can get that at an angle. But hopefully that's all it is. It's only small, so see if we can get this circuit. I haven't had the circuit board out. I only had a look inside quickly. So let's get it apart and have a look anyway. I'm guessing this is going to be a clip. Oh, there we go. Very simple. What's it held on by? Oh, it's not even held in. It's just pushed in. You see, well, this is a good point. You see here, you got the main chip there, and it's got a heatsink on. You can see it's discoloured there. That sits right where I took it out from. There. This is the heat vents. And look, they've got it covered up with a blooming sticker on it. Of all the places, I mean, why put the sticker on the top? No wonder it's getting overheated. Honestly, sometimes. It's absolutely stuck on there as well. So I can get a knife and get it off. These vents are completely sealed up. Oh, that's stabbing myself. So I think what I'll do is put that in some hot water and let it soak. I'll just stick it in some hot water now and then let it soak enough, it'll come off. So I'll put that on hot water to try and remove that sticker, and let's have a get me glasses on here. I can't even find my glasses. Everything's absolutely higgledy-piggledy here. Here's my glasses. See if they quick look up closer and see if there's anything else I can spot. Quick visual inspection reveals just that capacitor, which wouldn't make sense, but yeah, getting very hot there. Not a lot to these. I mean, if it doesn't work after replacing the capacitor, I would, or maybe a diode, I would literally throw it away, but I think it's probably that there. What is it anyway? 470 at 6, oh, it's 16 volts. It's only 16 volts, it's not there. It's not even the main smoothing capacitor. It's the one, it's the DC smoothing capacitor. So that's the one coming on from the AC side. The smoothing capacitor there, the 400 volter, and that's on the AC side. Actually, before I do anything more, I haven't had this plugged in, but just make sure there's nothing in that. Where are we? That's one of them. 400 volts wouldn't do a lot of good, would it? Let's get the soldering iron on and get that out. The 470 at 16 volts is only a small capacitor. More hot iron cold heating. Here's our old board, see if there's one on there. What we got on this? There we have one there. This one's actually 35 volts. But it's 470, it's the same. That will probably just go in there nicely. That one there, look. Salvage off this old board, which I can't remember where it's from. Off something. Remember, you can replace the voltage, a bit higher voltage, but you can't replace the capacitance, so it's got to be the same. So this is the same capacitance, but a higher voltage slightly. It should be okay. And don't forget to check which side is negative, if it's not marked on. And this one is marked, it's okay. So bring this whole down to heat up a little bit. It's almost there. Bit of flux on there, get it out. Come on. Come out, come out. Almost got it. Oh, she's out. Yeah, because it's marked on there. You can see on here, look, it's marked with the shaded side of that is. You can see it's marked with the negative side. With that, it's marked. That's the negative side. And on the capacitor itself, you got the negative side. Oh, dropped the damn thing now. Where did that go to? One moment. Right, of course, found it again. So here it is. As you can see, negative side on the capacitor. That's the negative side. That's the positive side. You can see this one has. So get this in. You can see it's very much domed, and on the underside too, it's also domed. Very, very blown. So let's get the new one out, or new second-hand one out. Attempt to get it out. Hopefully, it should fit in that space. It's not much bigger, it's only a few volts. So that's my replacement capacitor. Now, That's fine. So let's just check that it's actually working. I'll do a quick check on this one with the old fluke meter. That. We do have capacitance on here. So we're on the capacitance. Let's have a look. So hopefully you can see that. It's saying discovery. No, I don't know if you'll see that in the light. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see what it says anyway. Should be up around about 470. I haven't got a good connection there, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Try that again. This is awkward. Just checking. Come on then. Capacitance meter. Oh, 468.7, there we go. We're not far off there. So it's a good cap probably. Doubt we'll have any problems with that. So will it fit in the hole? Should do, I think. Well, the legs are a bit wibbledy-wobbledy. I do have a pair of pliers here. Straighten those legs out a little bit. And just remove any trace of solder. That's it. And line her up. Don't forget where the lines are. Where the line is on the capacitor. Negative to negative, plus to plus. It'll go in there beautifully. It will. The trouble is, I don't know this. I've even lost my solder. So I'm not wanting to remove all the solder from this board. So I've got a bit of solder to attach this with. Come on. One leg in. The other leg doesn't want to go in, does it? Of course it doesn't. Why would it want to? So let's make it go in there. Nope, still a bit bent. There we go. See if I can get her in here now then. Come on, that's it, she's through. Come on. Yeah, one leg through. That's his leg through. And she's in. So hopefully that should fix this. Let's give it a whirl. I'm my pliers. Here we are. Everything's such a mess here. With moving. I did say in my last video I was going to start doing videos again, so here we are. So I put that thing into dry, didn't I? To soak, so I get that thing off. Anyway, so we'll try this without the casing on it. Just watch my fingers, don't touch anything. So let's plug this in and see if we can get it to go. Oh, we've got green. Hold it by that there. Boot. Okay, so I think, what's that supposed to do? I don't even know. Oh, here we are, off and on. There we go. On. What do these do actually? Next one's the menu. That's the menu. These are the channels. Alright, here we go. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it seems to be working. So it's staying on anyway, which was his complaint. So that capacitor has done the trick. So we'll be careful now when I unplug it, as I don't touch it, because those capacitors will be now charged. And I don't really want to get a bump from that, so I'll just put it down gingerly and see if I can bring back the case and see if that sticker's come off it. So that's the case back, and with the sticker removed, let's get it in its case. Not even a screw to hold it in place. But anyway, so you can see I've removed this sticker now, has been removed, and it's got full ventilation to where that chip is, which is right under there. Good thing to look out if you buy anything and it's got ventilation slots, so you've got a sticker over it. I would either remove it or take a photo of it. If it's an old thing like this, it doesn't really matter. Just remove it to keep the airflow free. Let's see what it looks like now. It's back in its prime. So, booting up. No, so there we go. So you've got the channels. Not doing anything. That's off. Alright, that's on. Okay. No, it's off. That's on. Booting. There we are. 5, 6. I don't know if you can see that, but we are getting there. Not sure if you can get that on the camera. We are getting the channels there. So it was the power that was going off, so obviously very simple fix. And that's it. I think that gives the time, actually. Probably. You can probably set a time, or once you've got the antenna in it, it probably picks up the time. So there we go, all fixed. Very simple fix of a bad cap. You can see it there. And, so I hope you enjoyed that little video. So there we go, that's it, all fixed. Hope you enjoyed that little video. I will get making more videos as time moves on, but I am in a very, very busy period where I'm moving house and I'm also working, so making videos is not my top priority, but I will, as neighbours fetch me things to fix, I will try and video them for you. Okay, see you in the next video.